Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. My name is Hannes. I'm one part of Aka.
My name is Holger. I'm the second part of Aka.
My name is David. My artist name is Thalstroem.
We're here at the Showcase Club in Paris, and we're really furious and curious because it's the first time in Paris, and I think the mood is quite good outside. So it's been a funny night.
Yeah, we are happy to be here.
Great audience so far, so we're really looking forward.
Work in music business before. I'm DJ since 10 years, he's 9 years, and I'm producer since 7 or 8 years. David is studying music, playing trumpet since 25 years, 27 years. So we do a lot of work before, but Aka was a really fresh project. We started it and we had a success. So it was great.
It was really Holger and me, we met and we knew we had something in common, and we started producing together, and we really shared a same common vibe. And we knew there's so much energy, and we had, besides our jobs and but still the studio work, and for me it was really a decision to do it. I said, man, I have so much, such a good vibe. Why should I waste time doing anything when I can do this? So for me it was really a decision, for Holger the same, when we moved to Berlin, and it just started, and we released our first EP, and half a year later, we didn't think about doing our daytime job anymore. You know, 1 year later, we really could cope and make a living. We didn't have much money. We just, Berlin is very cheap. But this is an opportunity. This was an opportunity for us, and we chose to do it. So, and when we met David, it was really the same.
I met David on a job. At my first time in Berlin, I had to do a lot of DJ gigs in bars. So I played 8, 9 or 10 hours just for free drinks and meet people. So then I met David in a vodka bar in Berlin, a small in Neukölln.
Kruszlowski,
yeah. The vodka bar is named Kruszlowski and has Russian owners. And we drink a lot of vodka together, and then we
decided to make a track, and we made the three of us, we made a remix, and the remix became quite the people really liked to hear it, and it was by that time very fresh, very new.
Christian Fischer, Black Coffee.
Yeah.
And it's still a good track. Maybe we'll play it tonight. So it depends on the crowd, what they like, and we're trying to adapt a little. But this was the beginning. And we started to do.
The first gig was at Watergate together. I think in when was it? In October 2009.
Yeah, 2009.
I think in late 2009.
And our booker Claudia, she's the boss of Clique
the agency,
and she really liked it. She really liked it, and she was like, "Oh my God!" She just heard the sound check.
She told her booker that Till really has to try to bring all of us on stage, not only Holger and me, Aka, but also with David, because it's really hard to get 3 people on stage. It's
the travel costs,
travel, everything whatsoever,
and it fits perfect together because we are the rhythm part. He is a melody part, and it perfect fits together. I think
melting things down to its essential. That's what we do, or what we try to do.
But you're making only trumpets, or
no. Playing synthesizer as well.
Yeah.
Like it's called an EV. It's an Aka product, and it's like it's breath controlled. So if you blow, the sound starts, and you can be very expressive with it. It's not like playing the piano because you have
analog digital.
It's really like. It's like a floating synthesizer, the most expressive synthesizer that exists.
What is the name of that?
It's an EV, electric wind instrument.
Okay.
In Japan it was really famous in the 80s.
Also in America, actually fusion chairs did use it a lot, like Michael Brecker for instance.
And when you're playing three of you or both of you in a live stage, it's total improve or a lot of work?
No, it's not totally improved because we want to get the people to really feel the vibe, and we know how to get them there. So if we would totally improve it, it would be every time something else. So we really have our
we have fixed parts,
which we play, but we add a lot of stuff, and we make sometimes between fully improvisational parts. But
actually in jazz it's called head arrangement. You have like it was discovered in the 20s. Like they had their different parts they would use always because they work out, and then you have improvised parts in between. And that's what we do. Like we have really parts where we know we want to go there. We have a part where we want to go, but we don't know how we get there.
Okay.
This is the thing.
But when it's a live show, is it like in DJing? Can you change about the tracks you're gonna play, or it's there is basics, you know, the line?
We had enough tracks to
we have enough stuff.
Switch a little bit, but just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not
it's
like
still
the DJ
our own
set.
music. You know, we can't just play another style.
Okay.
I mean, we have some tracks which are more breakbeat or stuff, but it's still our style. So a DJ can react to a crowd completely differently because he has a really huge archive of music, you know. So he can play deep house and then tech house or techno and acid. So we also have an acid track.
Yeah.
But if the people don't like our music, they won't like it.
Yeah.
Like it's like this live act is means like you're really very close.
But still, every city, every country is a bit different. So we try to get a feeling about it, and maybe it doesn't work the first time, maybe the second or third time.
But when I spoke about making like a DJing, when you're making a live show, you got a wide range of sounds. You can play kind of standard, minimal, techno, or tech house, as well as non-conform.
This is what is really maybe like a CI of us, that we have really a quite big range for a live act of different styles. So we don't just play techno. You know?
Everything sounds a little bit like us.
Yeah.
So
yes,
that's
our own character in it.
It's an own character, but it's one point is a big bass drum and big bass, and that's every track.
Brick wall.
Brick wall.
Brick wall mastering.
Brick wall mastering.
Yeah, we like it massive.
But I've seen that you got influences coming from swing, jazz, Balkan, and so it looks like you put all these influences in your label, maybe because you cannot make everything by yourself.
Because maybe there are different artists on our label, like Umami, Stereo Express, Joachim Pastor now. He's will release an EP this year, and Stereo Express is working on his album, which we released on our label, and they all have a similar aspect on music, like us, but still they have their own character. And one is more deep, one is more Balkan maybe, like Umami, as Chris, Stereo Express is more developing into deep house. But still, we have a really common shared music, you know. So, of course, we try to bring all this together in Burlesque Musique.
Okay.
So.
And we spoke a little bit about influences, but you brand new in the electronic dance music. You spoke about being from 5 years in DJing or 10 years. But are there some other type of sound you heard and maybe you would like to explore in the production?
For me, it was, of course, trip hop and drum and bass. That's where I started to get attracted to electronic music in the mid 90s. And for Holger, it was completely different influence.
Yeah, I like breakbeats, hard breakbeats, and hard techno. Not hard techno, hard techno. from the early late 90s. Late 90s, I like the stuff. And private, I love a lot of. We have all a really big range of music that we like.
do really like I studied jazz trumpet, which is my profession, in Munich and in Amsterdam, and also the piano. I also play piano on stage, by the way, like third instrument. But I really love classical music, and I think also you can also hear that influence because
we love it too.
Bach, which is one of my big favorites, all-time favorites. Like you can also always listen to Bach, but not always to
all
techno.
these influences influence every one of us differently. So when we're together in the studio, it's a melting together. So we bring out a new style which we put into electronic music, and
we try.
We try hard, but we can't explain how it works. You know, it's just maybe sometimes a feeling.